Hey, here we go. We're gonna get started on some paradise, and I'll probably edit this down pretty well, but I may as well get started on this. We're gonna do some cutting, and then we're gonna just keep going. And I hope you're having a great day. I get to be with the grandchildren later today, so we have 1 hour to do some stuff here. Okay, here we go. Paradise, if you'll remember, is that gorgeous thing. It's being offered right now as a block of the month with a number of different companies, online companies. And I bought it as a kit from, I believe it was Reb's Fab Stash. And it was as low as, I think, $2.60 less a percentage. So it was pretty expensive. It was a big investment for me, but it's going to be my primary king size blanket for myself, I think. So, and these are the colors that we're using. Here we go. That's number 11. I think I'll just line them up per their numbers. So when I want them, I'll be able to grab them. Here's 8, 7, 3, 4, 3 and 4. Here is, I think that's a 6. Well, let's look right here. Is it a 6? Yes, it is. Now, these are some odd shapes we have extra. Don't think we'll need them, but here's what we have left of 1 and 2. Not very much. This one is number 9, 10, 5, and 12. Okay, well, let's push this over. And put, these are already labeled, page 16 and 17 and 19, so we'll leave those there for now. Never know when I might be able to use those, and we'll put this aside. Okay, we're starting with page 17, called the Center Sashing Blocks 1 and 2, Paradise Wing and a Prayer. And so we start with fabric 3. We need a 2.5 by width of fabric. We can do that. I can tell this, I cut this folded last time because it has a bit of a bow in the middle, but we'll fix it. Try to line these up right on the line there. Okay. All right, so 2.5. 2.5 by width of fabric. Okay, we can do it. Subcut into 8 cut 4. Okay, cut 4 2.5 by width of fabric. Okay, we can do that. Here we go. Oh boy, we're almost there. 2.5. I'm holding it so it won't slide around on me. 2.5. There we go. Okay, now we can put that away. Number 3, inline. Now we're going to cut these into 2.5 by 14.5. So we could probably do those all at once, or at least most of them. Wait a minute, that's too big. Maybe I slid off the measure there for a second. Yeah, I think I did. This one's a tiny bit narrow, but it's probably fine. But having them be too big is way different. Okay, let's get those selvages off. Will we have 14? Yes, we'll have plenty. So it's supposed to be 14.5. So 5, 10, 15. So 14.5 would be, here's the half, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's do it again. From 19, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.5. Yes, I realize that seems a little silly, but I want to make sure I'm not miscalculating. Okay, so we have 2, 4, 6, 8 of those, and these are extras. And in fact, let's put a number on those indicating what fabric this was. Fabric 3. Okay, fabric 4 is that little lavender one. And we're gonna do 2.5 by width of fabric, 4 of them. Boy, I hope we have enough room for that. Might be just nip and tuck, actually. Okay, there's our number 4s. Not much left of this one. Boy, I hope that we don't need to use that again. Let's see if we need to use that again. Fabric number 4. Nope, that's the last we needed this. Cool. Okay, we'll put that over here then. We won't be needing it. A fabric number 6. Here it is. Oh yeah, we got to cut these first. Okay, so we need 8 2.5 by 14. Okay, so again, this will be at 19. Ending at 5.5. It'd be 14.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.5. And now we're supposed to have a 2.5 by 21, but these are not 21. So we'll have to splice it together to make that for them. My iron's over there. Usually I have my iron right here, but it's over across the room. Today I was doing a full-size quilt, I think. So 21 would be right about there. Yes, 21, not 21 and a half, but 21. And there's your 21 inch. Cut 4, and cut 1. Oh, maybe it wanted us to do a completely another strip. Well, that's possible, but we put it together with that. That's fine. Okay, now we're going to do fabric 6. Cut 4, 2.5. And we're supposed to have a leftover from page 14, which is, I know I had it over here. Is this it? Oh, those are some little pieces. I had 2 marked. Well, this is not it. This is from page 17, page 19. What was page 14? Oh, here we go. Save leftover for page 17. Well, there's our leftover. Hmm. Two and a half by 21. We don't have a 21 there. That's a 12. Oh, here it is. Cut 1, 2.5 by 21. Oh, that's just about perfect. Okay, so this one's done. But it still wants 4, 2.5 by width of fabric. Most of you are going to say, Marlene, you need to iron this before you do this. And you're probably accurately correct. One, two, okay. Hi, Hannah. You want to come over and say hi? Come say hi to the camera. Hi, big girl. Yes, hi, big girl. Can you see her okay? Yeah. I love you. Yes, you need a haircut really bad. Can't hardly see where your eyes are. Yeah, but you can tell, huh? I know you want more attention. I know, yes. You're a good girl. Okay. Wait a minute, that's a 6, 7. All right, again, we're going to cut these in. Yes, okay. You can sit right here beside me, but I can't pet you and work at the same time. No. Where's those little ones? Here we go. There's this big tuft right in front of her nose. Hold still. Is that a little better? How about this big lump over here? Boy, your eyelashes are about 2 inches long. Okay, let me see the other side. Let me see. Let me see. That's a little better. You're a good girl. Yes, I know, I'm right here. Would you like me to give you a treat when we get downstairs? Huh? I will. I'll give you one of your dental treats. Yes. You're a good girl. Yes. Yes, you are. Good girl. Good girl. Yes, you are. Okay, go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go. Go. Thank you. 2.5 by 14. Alrighty. And then these are extra. Cut 8. From page 15, fabric 7. I think it's this one. Yep. A 2.5 by 21 strip. Oh, that's perfect. Well, no, it's a little bit. Tiny bit too big. Okay. Okay, fabric number 10. Is that the dark purple? Yeah. Now we want 1 2.5 by width of fabric, cut in half on the fold. Okay. Do any of you use a protein drink for your breakfast now and then? I've been using and it's called Orgain vegetable protein, and it tastes pretty good, and it mixes pretty good. But I got it mixed up with the jar of it that I had that is, it tasted sort of funny, and then I was looking at the expiration dates. Yikes. The one that I was using was expired 2.5 years ago. No wonder it tasted funny, you know? So I threw that away, and now I'm using a brand new container. And that tastes really good. Yummy. Okay, 1 2.5 by width of fabric. We can do that. 2.5. Okay. And it says cut in half on the fold. Doesn't say it's about taking the selvages off, so we'll just cut it in half on the fold like it says. On the fold. And then the last one is fabric 12. And we need 5 strips of 2.5. Okay, so we need 5 2.5 strips. I'm probably going to use a lot of this coming up in these other borders, huh? Since there's quite a bit of it left. And it says cut 5 2.5 by width of fabric, cut 1 strip in half on the fold, 1 strip on the fold, for strip sets. And the rest of these guys are the 8 2.5 by 14s. Okay, let's find all those parts. These are those 21ers, and these are the 14s. So it says in the order that it says. Okay, and it says we start with number 10, which is a purple. Oh, we want to do the 21-inch strips first. These are cut once on the fold. 10 and 12. Well, these are 22-inch, but maybe that's what they meant. Let me read the whole thing. Okay. There needs to be fabric 10, fabric 11, 7, fabric 12, number 4, number 10, number 6, is this number 6? This is number 6. Yes, that's number 6. Number 12. So these go together in an accurate 1/4 seam. Okay, well, let's make sure I've got an accurate seam. And then I think these are the those are the 3. Let me read it again. 4, 12, and 6. 4, 12, and 6. And then fabric 3 is this one. So these go on top of the multi-block. These are the 3 stripes here in the 14.5 inches. And these are what make the little squares in a row. Two 2.5 inch units come out of these. Okay, we can do that. Now it says make sure you have an accurate 1/4. So let's make sure we have that. Yeah? Yes? Okay, first, second. Yeah, that looks pretty consistent. Next is number 12. I wonder why sometimes it said to trim it to 21 and other times it said to just cut it in half. Okay, next is the pail, 12. Okay, next is 10 again. Oh, that's what's happening. This guy's not going around in circles good enough. Can you tell I'm making some of them longer than others? That's because some of them are the 21 and some of them are the half of the, with the fabric cut in half. And these are raw edges here. These are selvages, so. Okay, let's go press them. Press in one direction. Okay, we can do that. Okay, well, let's cut these up and then we'll call it a day. It says to cut them into 8 2.5-inch units. Okay, let's trim these selvages off of this. One, 2, 2.5-inch, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, and 8. Boy, they don't give you very much extra. Okay, that's all that's left. Okay, it says to take these guys and the dark purple, number 12, there's supposed to be 4 blocks of each direction. Okay, so this is going to be block 1 and this is going to be block 2 with these guys on the inside. And the top of them is going to be fabric 3, which is these guys here. Oh, looks like my seams weren't big enough. Boy, is that maddening or what? I'm going to have to go in there and fix all of those. They measured What would you do here? Would you just shave off a little on both ends? Or would you go back in and redo them all? I have a feeling that I might just do a little bit of additional seam on the 2 skinniest ones, which is this one and that one. And then take off the edges. Is that consistent over here? Yes, it is. This one and this one. Well, I guess that will work. Well, that's what we'll work on next time, is making these go together, because when they go together, then we're going to have a strip set with these 3 people that go here. And that behooves me to take another thread or 2 in my bite for my 1/4 inch. In other words, a little bit bigger than that. See, that one's too small. Well, anyway, we'll be more consistent. Being consistent with a 1/4 is probably the most difficult item to do. And I bought a special presser foot, but it was a knockoff and it didn't work. So I'm going to have to get the actual brother presser foot that is 1/4 inch and try that. I've also got the magnet that holds it at 1/4. We'll try that. We'll get that out. Where are those? Well, those are the things I'm going to do to try to make them more accurate the next time. I have the seam tape there. We followed that. But we'll get the magnet 1/4 and put that in there too. But that's a good start. At least we got going on it, okay? So the next thing we're going to do when we get together again, I'll have put these guys together, and that will be page 17. Then our next page is going to be actually assembling all these blocks. And you can see that it looks pretty complicated. But we're that close. We're close enough to assemble the center. Really close. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.